Hey, what's up, my people? Hope you guys are cool. Please don't forget to stay home, to stay alive. Please stay safe, and I pray that um, everything will be over soon. In today's edition, I'm going to take you guys out to cut a dress, a short dress. It's going to be a cut together, as in the sleeve and the shoulder is going to be a cut together. It's going to be a free dress, and it's going to have collar, a shirt collar. As you can see in this diagram, I sketched this one here to like show you how it's gonna look like. You'll see it in the main picture, and the main purpose of this diagram is to show you guys how to take the measurement. If you want to cut a dress like this, that you're going to the sleeve and the shoulder is gonna be together. Your measurement, you are going to start from the back, the center back. So after taking your measurement from this center back, it now depends on where you want the sleeve to stop. Either here, it can be here, it can be here, it can be here. Whichever place you want it to stop, you make your own choice from this point. But what I'm trying to say in essence is you are going to start your measurement from the mid back, the center back like this, then you take it to wherever you want it to stop. So after that, you are going to take your waist measurement, then you are going to take your hip measurement. In cutting a cloth like this, I don't think bust measurement is kind of necessary because it's a free stuff, and by the time you cut the armhole to shape it, you might have even pass through the bust point line. So I don't think bust measurement is necessary here because it's gonna be a free stuff. So I will show you how to do that now. I just put these pictures here to illustrate how you're going to take the measurement and how it's gonna be. So now this is the measurement I'm going to use. My shoulder to the sleeve is 21 inches. Shoulder to sleeve. I told you are going to start your measurement from that midpoint at the back, then to where you want the sleeve to stop. So just fold your fabric into two this way. You are cutting both the front and the back together, and it's not going to have zip, so it's a free stuff. So this place now, I mark 2 inches for that shoulder slanting. It's going to be equal. This one, in this case now, the back is not going to be higher than the front. Both the front and the back, they are going to be equal. So the fabric I folded into two is I make use of that shoulder to the sleeve measurement, which is 21 inches, plus the 2 inches folding allowance. Yeah, that is shoulder to the sleeve measurement, which is 21. That is what I make use of in folding the fabric. So it doesn't really have a permanent numbers of fabric you use, or maybe permanent yards. No, just make sure what you're folding into two is up to that shoulder to sleeve measurement, then plus the little allowance you are going to use for the folding part. So after measuring that from this point to this place, you are going to measure 10 inches. The round sleeve doesn't really have a standard measurement too, because it's not really going to be fitted, and it's not going to be too free either. So you can make use of 10 inches. 10 inches is not bad. So you measure 10 inches from here to this point, like this. Sorry, don't mind this other line. It's a mistake. It's not part of it. So from here, you are going to measure your half length, which is your waist line. You are going to get your waistline here. Just like I told you, bust measurement is not really necessary in this place, though you can still make use of it, but it's not really necessary. So that is the waistline. 17. That is 17 inches. Then from that shoulder, you measure 25 inches for the hip line. You know, to get your hip line, you measure 25 inches from shoulder. It's not constant. It can be 24, it can be 25, it can be 26, depending on how tall the person is. So 10 inches here. Then from here to here, that is my waistline, which is 17 inches. Then from shoulder to this place is 25 inches, my hip line. So now what you are going to do is, you know, it's not going to carry zip. It's going to be a free dress. So now my actual bust measurement is my actual waist measurement is 36. So I'm going to add additional 3 inches so that it will be free. So that 3 inches plus that 36 now is going to give us 39 inches. So that 39 inches now you are going to divide by 4. You divide it by 4 before you now add your 2 inches sewing allowance. Don't get it wrong. If you're making a dress that is free, that is not going to carry zip, add 3 inches plus your actual body measurement. You are going to add 3 inches to it so that it will enable you to wear it freely. You understand? So the same thing on the hip line. I'm having 43 inches on the hip line. So you are going to add additional 3 inches, then making 46. So that 46 now you are going to divide by 4. So it's going to give you 11.5 inches. Then you add your additional 2 inches sewing allowance. So now the dress length itself is 40 inches. The dress length is 40 inches. You mark that 40 inches plus the little folding allowance at the down part. So that is the full length. And mind you, to get the round knee on this part, you are going to minus 6 inches from your hip measurement. You know, this is 46, so you are going to minus 6 inches. So it's going to give you 40. Yeah, 6 inches from the hip measurement. Then you mark on this round knee part, this down part, because that 40 inches is on the knee level. So you mark 40 inches plus the 2 inches sewing allowance. Removing 6 inches from your hip measurement is the standard measurement on getting your round knee. So please don't forget that. It's like a formula. So you connect together like this. Try to blend this place a little bit. So all you need to do now is, from these 10 inches we measured at this upper part for the sleeve, you are now going to curve. You are going to connect it to this waist part. So if you look at it now, the bust measurement, if we were to take bust measurement, the bust measurement has already fallen in between this shoulder part and this waist part. So if you look at now, the bust, that 40 inches is not really necessary on this part because it has already fallen in between these two parts. So that was why I said taking bust measurement is not really necessary, but if you want to make use of it, you can still do that. Meanwhile, we are still going to achieve the same thing. So you are going to cut out this way. So folding it is going to be that way. So all you need to do now is just, you fold this way, just join the two sides. It doesn't really have much work. So now to mark out the neck, I'm marking 2.5 inches here. It's not constant, it can be 2 inches. Then later after cutting, here is 4 inches. It's not constant either. it can be 3.5 inches. So after cutting, you can even do 2 inches then 3.5. So after cutting, if the neck, after measuring round, after cutting it and you measure round and it's not up to the round neck measurement, you can still increase a little bit. It is better off marking 3 or 2.5 inches, then at the end of the day it will be bigger. So here now I just measure ½ inch on the back part. Just measure ½ inch here, then you just cut it this way. So at times it is better you cut the neck smaller, then if it's not up to the actual neck measurement, you can still increase rather than making it big. You understand? If you make it bigger, you might not be able to adjust it again. So from here to this place, I'm marking out 6 inches. It's not constant either. It can be 6, it can be 6.5, it can be 5. Just to create that opening at the back. You know, it's not going to carry zip, so that it will be able to enter the head. You mustn't really curve it this way, or you can just open it straight up. Instead of giving it this shape, you can open it straight like this. So now I'm going to join the side, fold it down, fold the sleeve, then we will deal with the collar. So now if you look at it, I've already joined it. You know, this curved place, after joining, you are going to notch so that it will be able to balance where it won't be tangling. So look at this place, that place that I curved the other time, I've already piped it with bias. If you like, you can cut facing to turn it inside, depending on how you want to do yours. But if you decide to make use of bias, this is the way you are going to do it. That is what I did there. So just pull the fabric in between the bias, then fold on it like this, then you sew around. That was what I did there. So you can do yours like that, or you turn it with facing the main fabric itself. So now fold into 2 like this, then you measure round to know your round neck measurement. I think I have 17 inches, which is 8.5. 8.5, that is the neck measurement, round neck measurement. So now this is my collar stay. As you can see, it's going to be in 2 pieces. So now the first thing you are going to do is from this point, measure 1 inch. You know, it's going to have a shirt collar, but the shirt collar is kind of cut in a different way. So just follow it gradually, you understand it. So mark out 1 inch here. Then from that line now, you are going to take your, you are going to measure your round neck measurement, which is 8.5 that I just measured. That 8.5 is 17 inches, don't get it wrong. So that means from that line to this part now is my round neck measurement. So here you are going to mark, it can be 1 inch, it can be ½ inch. But here I think I mark 0.7 inch. They connect like this. That is ½ and quarter. Then from here, that same ½ and quarter, so you are going to connect to this part. You connect that way. So here now I have 1.5 and quarter. It's not up to 2 inches. So on this down part now I'm going to make it 1.5. So just connect them together. Connect together like this. So this is what the collar is going to look like, and I will show you how to sew it now. But mind you are cutting 2 pieces of this. This is what the collar is going to look like. So you are going to cut another one. So one will be facing this side, one will be facing the other side. So at the end of everything, it's going to be that way. So place it on the fabric you want to use for the collar. Then you are going to gum it. So what you are going to do now is you are going to sew from here to this place. You are not going to sew it all through. Sorry, you are going to sew just from that. This is the other side of the collar. This is going to be the cover of this one. We're going to use this one to cover this one. So from this point now you notch a hair. What I'm trying to say is sew from down to this place that I notch. From this down part to that place that I notch, you sew to that place. Just follow it gradually, it's not difficult. It's a DIY stuff. You sew to that place, then you notch, just like I said. The same thing, sew to that place, then you notch. So now you are going to fold this part on this one. If you like, you can use hemming gum. If you like, you can sew on it to tag it down. See what it's looking like. So now you are going to place. So after placing them on each other like this, so you are going to sew like this way. You are going to sew on it up to that place. Make sure you stitch on it very well so that it won't be losing. You do the same thing on the other way. This other side you sew from here, then you sew it all through to this other side. I've already sewn it. You look at it, see? So now I'm going to turn it the other side. So I've already turned it. You iron it very well and make sure it's very neat. So now this is the way you are going to fold it after joining the collar to the main body. So it's going to be that way. So I will show you how I'm going to attach it now. I just folded it so that you see the way it's gonna look like on it. So now notch the center of the round neck, fold it into two, then you notch the mid part. Then you place this one on the mid part too, on the collar, then you place it on it, then you sew round. You sew round. Yes, I'm going to sew it all through. You do the same thing to this side too. Then you double stitch. You stitch on it again. So as you can see, I've already sewn it round. Then I double stitch on it. So after everything, this is how it's gonna come out. can see. If you like, you can make your own collar. You can make it to be bigger than this. You understand? Then this other part, you are going to put hook. You're just going to put hook at the back. It can be skirt hook, it can be all this baby hook. So that's that about this. Thank you very much everybody for watching. Please don't forget to share and subscribe. See you next time.